consistently were yelling at the wrong things in defense of ivermectin. People were not saying ivermectin is not, you know, effective in treating certain diseases or certain parasites specifically, okay? Or that humans can't consume ivermectin, okay? Its most common usage is in horses, is a horse dewormer, and that's why many people were purchasing it from places where you get horse dewormer, and we're using the horse quantities. All right.
First,
AOC is mocked after calling Elon Musk one of the most unintelligent billionaires I've ever met.
and foremost,
Mocked by who? The New York Post readership.
understand that there is already in a federal agency who is a watchdog on waste in the United States. That is known as the government.
You realize this liquid is normal, right? You like to make a big song and dance about small things like that. I mean, it's at most an unnecessary risk that you're taking on, and at best, it might have marginal benefits. You're just eating dye, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, can I not just say it's stupid to eat dye? Industrial blue dye? Like, is that where we're at now? I can't even say it's fucking stupid. I have to sit here and be like, no, that's actually brilliant. Like, what is going on, man? Yeah, no, I think it's stupid to drink dye, okay? It's especially stupid when you've made an effort to consistently talk about how dangerous shit like this is, okay? And yes, there are a lot of chemicals and stuff like this that I drink. But you want to know what the difference is in stuff like this that I drink versus industrial blue dye? One has a tremendous amount of research, okay, that shows that it is fine to consume. Ironically enough, the blue dye people then also regularly look to the research to claim it's actually much more dangerous. Yes, it is dangerous if you consume it in unimaginably high quantities. Okay? But so is everything. That Chatter's PFP, yeah. Chatter came in hot, being like, excuse me, you make a mountain out of a molehill with stuff like this. I'm not. Also, you are not the Secretary of Health and Human Services, so it doesn't even matter what you do in regards to this. Like, this was something that people didn't understand about ivermectin, where people just consistently were yelling at the wrong things in defense of ivermectin. People were not saying ivermectin is not, you know, effective in treating certain diseases or certain parasites specifically, okay? Or that humans can't consume ivermectin, okay? Its most common usage is in horses, is a horse dewormer, and that's why many people were purchasing it from places where you get horse dewormer, and we're using the horse quantities, the medicine specifically designed for horses, okay? Horses are much larger animals, so there's obviously an issue there. Anyway, yeah, people were sucking down on horse paste, but even that wasn't the actual issue here. The actual issue was that there was a false sense of security placed upon ivermectin as ivermectin is the savior, when the actual creators of ivermectin kept saying that there is no evidence that this actually helps with COVID. No evidence whatsoever. And those guys have all the opportunity to lie and say it has a tremendous benefits for COVID. They would make a lot of money off of shilling ivermectin if it actually prevented or treated COVID. Never forget when Joe Rogan got COVID, threw the kitchen sink at it instead of the vaccine, literally turned gray. Yeah.
Accountability office. So all of these people acting like, oh, we're going to set up an agency to identify waste, as though that's never been an idea before. Like, you know, take a number. These people, and I can tell you, in my experience, I have encountered many billionaires in my career. You all have seen many of those encounters in hearings, in other, you know, forms of questioning, etc. I can tell you that this
Joe Rogan turning gray was a filter CNN used. No, dog, what do you mean? It was from his Instagram. I watched his actual Instagram. I didn't watch the CNN coverage.
Dude
initially
is probably one of the most unintelligent
It's understandable that he looked like shit. He had COVID, dude. What are you talking about?
billionaires I have ever met or seen or witnessed.
Methylene blue is literally a f***ing medication, not a dye unless chemical infused. Do the math. It's not that hard. Why did you come in? Oh, God. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. Look at this. It's just not even loading shit. It's so goddamn annoying. Oh, my Lord. What is happening? Is this a Twitch-related problem or is this just my computer? I can't tell. Just you? Okay. Hoping that this will fix the issue. Nope. Failed to load module. Clear cache. How do you clear the cache? Is it in settings? Go to browser history. Now, I don't want to delete my browsing data. I don't want to get logged out of a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Control H, delete browsing data. Browsing history, time range, last hour. Okay, that's good. Okay. Let's see if this worked. Oh, it did work. I think. Oh, thank God. It worked. Okay, worry about. Why did that even happen? Why was that even an issue to begin with? It's so annoying. Okay. Ay. Hold on. Anyway, where was that chatter? What was I looking at with that chatter? Oh, what I was going to say is chatter came in hot, initially making it seem as though he just simply had a problem or that I made a big issue about this stuff, only to then turn around and be like, no, it's just medication. At least RFK doesn't steal from pharmaceutical companies. Like, why? I don't understand. I don't understand how people get to this place in their minds. Dominate the narrative. At least RFK doesn't steal from pharmaceutical companies. RFK hasn't stole from pharmaceutical companies to fund his campaign, unlike geriatric Bernie. Yeah. Bernie Sanders stealing from pharmaceutical companies to fund his campaign. Again, another chatter that is duped by Ian Miles Chong. Bernie Sanders has never received PAC money. As a matter of fact, the people that work at pharmaceutical companies, like the f***ing janitor, has donated to his campaign in small dollar donations. The combination of those small dollar donations is what you saw on an Ian Miles Chong post, Ian Miles wrong post, and you turned around and thought, oh, we got him, boys. Bernie's making money off the pharmaceutical industry. Yeah, I love that. What?